We are live. And Bridget, if you want to go ahead and get started.
Perfect. Welcome, everybody, to Gifts. This is God's insight for the soul.
We are.
This this is a space that my lovely co-host Lori and I created because we love talking about how God works in our life, and we love sharing that with other people and hearing how God works in their life. And we wanted to do this with other people. Doing it in community is something that we really love. So we bring on 2 to 3 people at a time, and you can either ask a question or provide a situation that you'd like a little insight on, or we can even pull an angel card. And the beautiful thing is, God doesn't waste any of it. So, whether you're live with us and hearing the question or asking the question, or if you're tuning in at a future date, there's a message in this for you too. So I just encourage everybody to kind of tap in and ask, how is God talking to me today? Anything else, Lori?
I don't think so. Let's roll.
All right. I think tonight, Linda, let's start with you.
All right, let's do
Throw in the deep end.
Yes.
it. Yeah, I would like an angel card.
Okay. Do you want deck A, B, or C?
C.
Did you say C? I can't hear you very well. So, yes, C.
Yeah,
Okay.
C.
All right. Okay. Here is last night or yes. Oh, yeah. Nailed it. I'm getting better and better at being able to show the picture without the glare. All right. So it says, listen to your intuitive feelings. Your body is receiving accurate messages from the divine. Mm. I'm ready unless you're ready. If you're
Yeah.
ready, you go.
Okay. Yeah, I was I'm going to say, Linda, like the first thing that really popped up for me is your throat chakra, and that utilizing your throat chakra. So for me, it's not only the throat chakra is not only just our verbal words, but that creativity source, that source, and you're receiving accurate messages from the divine, but not always saying them is the feeling that I'm getting. Not always trusting
Mm.
those intuitive hits that you get. Not right, because doubt, self-doubt is kind of one of those underlying, like under the surface things that even when we think we are our most confident can sometimes still be there, and yet we don't know it because it has become such a such
Common thing
a
or something.
normalcy, I guess, also is what I'm trying. Um so it feels like you're very intuitive, you get all the pings, and there's an invitation to utilize that, to know that it is from the divine, to know that it is the universe working in your favor for you.
One of my favorite things about this work that we do here together is because Bridget will get something and then like I got mine and then Bridget was talking and I'm like, yeah, yeah. And I just like as if I don't know God exists, but when it's so like spot on and it intertwines so perfectly, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. How did we both get the same message? And I know how, but it's like when it's so closely related. And so, and I love how Bridget's so sweet and so kind, and she tries to put things so soft and delicate. And then there's me. I'm like, girl, you have up leveled. Okay, Miss Linda, you have up leveled and you're done with the searching outside of you for confirmation for what's coming up, because I got exactly that same thing. Like, you're getting so much insight and then you doubt. And so then you go outside of you and you're like, oh, well, what does that person say about what's going on? And what does that person say? And now, guys, there is nothing wrong with learning a bunch of modalities. Like, I love like Louise Hay. I know there's people who do Ayurvedic stuff. Linda does Ayurvedic stuff. Like, there are tools out there for us to utilize while we're learning. But what's coming up for you, Linda, is you're up leveling. And so if you're always checking out here, then God gives you this message, you doubt it, you go look over here and you're like, oh, I was wrong, or oh, I didn't hear correctly, right? And God's up leveling you and he says, you are hearing me. This is, the messages are for you. And so yeah, like, and guys, here's one of the things that if you come into our sphere, everything is always more. And we talked about this a couple sessions ago where somebody was like, I was giving somebody something, I don't remember what it was, like I don't know, go buy an apple. That wasn't it, but I can't remember what it was. And somebody's like, but I bought an apple yesterday. Okay, but you bought the apple yesterday and you ate it, and now you're being told to go get an apple, right? And so just remember, you have never, ever, your whole life of living, never done anything wrong. You have never, ever, your whole life of living, never, ever done not anything that you were supposed to do. Whatever happened back there happened exactly the way it was supposed to happen. What we gain from it is where sometimes we're amiss. Yes? But if we get what we're supposed to gain from it, there's no problem. But if we think we did something wrong, then we create a problem. Yes? So Linda, you're not, your doubting is not that you've done something wrong. Your doubting is an indicator of your growth. Right? Because if I'm in kindergarten and I get to the end of kindergarten, I'm not doubting that I know how to do kindergarten work. But when I get to first grade, now I'm doubting a little bit if I'm getting it right, if whatever. So the doubting is the indicator that you've grown. Now recognize that that's what the doubt is and stop it and then move forward. Because you hear really well. And you know that. Now own that shit, girl.
Yeah.
Yes, queen.
Yes.
I'm so glad to have you here tonight.
I'm glad to be here.
Yeah. Is there anything you like, any little nugget that you're like, yes, yes? And you don't have to. This is one of those things, we don't want people to go into long drawn out stories. We don't want to do all that. But if there is something that you're like, wow, man, yeah, we don't want to cut you off.
It's just better focus for me and knowing where I want to focus.
Bridget, did you hear what she said? Because you're nodding, so I didn't hear it.
Better focus for you knowing where you want to focus. Is that what you said?
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Love it. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And confirmation, right? Yeah.
Cool. All right, Bridget.
Thank you,
Who's
Linda.
next?
All right, Miss Mary, do you have a question for us or a situation, or would you like to pull an angel card? And you're on mute just for when you're ready. Just
Because if I'm not on mute, I make noises when I listen. I don't know that I have a question. Um, I'm I'm at I am enjoying a lot more peace than I have in a long time. Um,
Great.
well, it's been a long time coming, and smiling at myself when I notice that doubt and those, but doubt being the indicator of growth is really powerful for me because there's so much of that right now, and I'm reminded that I'm growing, and I don't always know exactly how. I'm growing older, I know that, but I don't feel older. As I hear people, friends of mine will say, "Dude, I'm getting old." Like you're 10 years younger than I am. You're not even old yet. But um,
So do you want us just to pull a card for you?
that's what I'm just gonna say. Let's
Okay.
just pull a card.
Okay, let me mix up the order. Okay, do you want 1, 2, or P?
I'm gonna go with P.
All right. This is my little baby deck, you guys. The words are so teeny tiny. It's hilarious. All right. And they're very pastel. So
That
they're
one's hard to see. Oh, yep.
harder to see and harder to read. So, all right.
The angel's lap.
It is safe for you to receive. Mic drop. We're done. Oh, wait, you want more? Okay. It is safe for you to receive. The more you allow yourself to receive, the more resources you will have available to share with others. Open your arms to receive and be a conduit for good coming to you and through you as it blesses the world.
Oh my gosh, that's huge.
Guys, got Bridget,
So
I'm going.
teeny
I'm gonna
tiny
yell at
word.
everybody right now. Guys, not receiving is selfish.
Amen.
Whoa.
Now, listen well. I'm not talking to everybody. I'm talking to you, right? You've evolved to a place where you're done being selfish because you need it for yourself.
Right.
Which is why now it becomes selfish to not receive because now you have less for God to use through you. And I'm talking to everyone on this call. Yeah? So now, Mary, for you, as a caregiver. And now again, apples, remember? You already ate your apple yesterday. I'm going to tell you again. Are you doing so much better at receiving? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You are asking for help. You're reaching out. You are receiving. And there is so much more for you to receive. Not because you've done something wrong, because you're ready to receive more now. Do you guys get how more is is good news? When we say receive more, oh, but I thought I was doing really good. You are. Do you want more?
Yeah.
Right? Do you guys get this? It's about what we get and then what God can do through us. Right? So yes, you've been killing it. Yes, you're doing awesome. And don't think because now you don't have this same level of stuff that you can just stop. Keep going, keep receiving, keep opening up to receiving more. Never stop receiving because you guys, the more we receive, the more we overflow. the more we receive, the more we have for other people.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, I'm done yelling at everyone now.
It's so true. So the picture was an angel, and it looked like she was holding a rabbit or a fawn or a goat, or
Oh,
there's deer.
Goat.
Those are
yeah.
deer. But all I saw, Mary, I saw God holding you. Like that is how he sees you, his child, and he's holding you and saying, soak this in, take it all in, like the deepest breath that you can possibly take until your lungs are full to capacity, and then take a little bit more, because that is the how he is pouring into you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Thank you. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
Love it.
Thank you, Mary.
Thank you. Yeah.
All right, Crystal, what do you have
All
for us?
right. I want to add something up till
Yes.
this point. So I got this little mantra. I'm a mantra person. Doubt, trust, faith, receive, up level. Doubt, trust, faith, receive, up level. Like, or repeat. You could throw repeat in there somewhere because that's the cycle. That's what I'm feeling is the cycle.
What is it again?
Okay. Doubt, trust, faith, receive, up level, repeat.
Faith, receive.
And to go off of like kindergarten analogy, because I'm an analogy person, you doubt your skills, you trust it, you learn, you have faith, you receive your little diploma. Now you're in first grade. Doubt because you don't know first grade, you don't know the people in your class, la la la. Doubting if you can do the work, you trust it, you start getting your good grades, then you get the, I just throw faith in there, then you receive a report card, second grade. That's how I look at it because my brain operates like that. I need pictures and cartoon shows is going on up here.
I love it.
Yeah, you too.
Okay.
I'm gonna do this whole thing.
Yeah. Okay, so let's just do pick a card general. Pick a card general.
Okay. Do you
Uh,
want
I, I love
A, B, or 100?
100
Okay.
because I'm worth 100.
Yeah, girl.
million,
Yeah,
billion.
exactly. Exactly.
All right. You got my little deck again.
I knew you were going to say the little deck. Okay, block out
Many-
distractions. I didn't really see it, but
Block out distractions.
I knew it.
Your life purpose and other priorities need your undivided attention. So it's time for you to take charge of your schedule and working environment by turning off electronics, avoiding anyone or anything that directs you from what's important. You already know what these distractions are, and you have the power to responsibly block them out. Are you ready, Bridget?
Yeah, it's so interesting because I'm like I'm like, yeah, this card actually gave you very direct, precise things to do. Like do this, do this, do this. The one thing that kept pinging for me was schedule.
Mhm.
Damn. Sorry.
Almost like because it I want to say it's like a to-do list, but it's even bigger than that. It's like a at 10 a.m., almost like military. At
Yeah.
5:30, the bugle calls and it's time to get up. At 6:05, you're in the shower. At 6:10, and those distractions that are pulling you away from that is cut all of those out and get really again, selfish with your schedule, because the things that you are meant to accomplish, you need to be that strict with your schedule. At 6:06, you do this, and at 6:07, you do this, and at 6:10, you do this, and you don't allow anybody to take from that structure.
Yeah, that right as soon as I read this, I got the picture of when in the Bible, the parable of the vine dresser. And it talks about how the dead vines are pruned. But guess what? Sometimes the live ones are pruned too. So it's like if something is shitty, right? If there's something negative, if there's something that's really like pulling away from you, those are obvious things that we get rid of. They're just obvious when we look at, oh, I got to get rid of distractions. Those things are obvious. The things that, like when it said, you know what they are, but it's like you've not given them up because they're good. They're good. They're producing a little bit. But God's like, no, like I need all of your energy here, because all of your energy is what's needed to really produce the magnitude of what you came to the planet to produce. And all of the what's a charlatan? That's the word that's coming up. All of the charlatans are not, like, need to go away. Okay, hold on, I gotta Google this. I love when I get a word and I'm like, I don't even know what that is. What's the definition of charlatan?
Energy suckers, vampires, I don't know.
A person falsely claiming to have special knowledge or skills, a fraud. So, but here's the thing, it's not a person. The charlatans, it's not a person. The charlatans are those things that are good. They falsely tell you that they have something good. And it's good, but it's not good. It's not God. It's not great. It's old patterns that are still maybe producing a little bit of stuff, but yeah. So all the things that used to seem like they were good, and again, they're not bad, which is why they're harder for us to let go of. But like I just keep seeing this. I just keep seeing this, and like the energy, and the minute that you like cut off these distractions, it's like it's just like a rocket.
I think, well, this goes in line with everything I've heard today, and I listened to a podcast about where's your loyalty? Are you loyalty to dimming your light or raising it? But you know what's coming up, the inner resistant is, I've been in college for so long with that military, like you figure 12 years of K through 12, then undergrad, then chiropractic school, that I'm like, I don't want a fucking schedule. That's my inner critic going on right now. And that's what's holding me back from elevating. So I got to really go deep on that internally.
And yeah, and here's what just came up from what you said was you're looking at, those were all external requirements. What you're being called to schedule, like Bridget said, is the internal, what God is saying. Like not Crystal, do this, but Crystal, this is going to bless you. Not Crystal, you have to. It's Crystal, this is going to give you life.
Yeah, it makes sense. When we were talking to Linda about she'd like get a download, then go searching outward. Well, I've done that, and through the college curriculum and all this other stuff, I would do that too. That's where the doubt, trust, faith, repeat thing came. I got to go internal. This is my school. Got that plugging in. And so, yeah, that makes sense. I got to change that around, because that saboteur is getting high right now and it ain't working for me, because I got to embrace it, move on.
Yeah.
It's really powerful.
And if y'all don't know what Crystal's talking about with the saboteur,
Oh.
hook up with me because we have a really cool assessment to see what your saboteurs are so that we can look at what they are and we can figure out how to get rid of them. So there's all kinds of shit that goes on in the back end of this motherfucker.
Oh my God, I want to
So
know.
please reach out. We got lots of resources. Linda's coming. Linda's going to come play with us. Okay.
Oh my gosh, that's wow.
I
This
know,
goes
this
along
is so
with
good,
I did
right?
that. When
I
I
need
did
to
that
get
with
to the point of-
Lori, mine was control. So what is college? It's external control where I got to surrender to the internal control, aka God, for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like vibrate, not me. Got it.
But you hit so much on the head when school, and because I'm an educator and I'm just like done with schedules and clocking
Yeah,
in.
and you guys remember
Right.
the difference between external control is
Mhm.
to conform something.
Yeah.
Internal control is to birth something.
Okay.
It's like it creates the opposite energy. If I'm controlled by the external, it shrinks me. If I'm controlled by the internal, it expands me. Okay, we don't want to go too long. Sarah, what do you got for us, sister? Where are we going with this?
Oh. Um, I am at a very big crossroads. I have realized that for basically exactly half of my life, um, the first half,
Sarah, I'm going to interrupt you only because we want less of the story, because when we tell the story, we get caught up in the story.
okay,
We want as
okay.
pure as energy as possible. So go straight for the question and let God decide what part of the story he wants to like address.
Okay. Cool. I don't know who I am. I don't know what I want. I have been the person that is there for everybody else. I
Yep.
know I need to get selfish, but I don't know how.
Cool.
Tired of getting walked on. How do I be selfish?
Cool. Do you want us to just tap? Yeah. Okay.
Do what you do.
Yeah. I
Take
love
off my
it.
glasses so I can cry.
I love the simplicity of the question. How do I get selfish? I love it. Let me, while Bridget's going, this is not my go. I just want everyone to know this is not my go. Okay. I get to go after Bridget. I just want to share this visual that God gave me one time when I was like, okay, God, how do I get selfish? Because I get the put the mask on first. I get it. Put your own mask on first, then help other people. I cognitively, I get it. Right. But I was like, I don't understand. Like, I need it to be real to me. Okay. And so I was just in a meditation with God and I said, like, show me how to get selfish. And what's interesting is he didn't show me how to get selfish. He showed me what happens when I'm not. So I'm on an airplane and the airplane crashes and I look around me and there's 7 people around me and they need help. And I run over to the first person. I didn't put my mask on because I need to help. I ran over to the first person. I helped him. I ran over to the next person and I helped him. I ran over to the third person and then I died. And so did the other 4 people behind me. And then he said, Lori, let's do it again. And he put me back in the airplane and we crashed. And he showed me the 7 people around me. And he said, take the 1 minute it takes to put your mask on, Lori. And I put my mask on, and guess what? I got to save all 7 of them. Sometimes we don't understand the magnitude of not putting our own mask on first until there it is laid out, what it looks like. not only do we die, but so do more people. And if we took the 1 minute, again, that's not my go. I get to go, but Bridget's going to go first.
Just reminding you.
Sarah, I really feel like your heart, that heavy heart space. So I I am here with you. So I just want you to know that. Um, and what I kept getting, the first thing you said was, I don't know who I am. And I kept getting, then
There's
explore
too
them
many hats.
all.
There's too many hats. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, there's too many hats, and it's because you have this huge heart that you want to, just like Lori was talking about, you want to go save everybody without putting your damn mask on. So, um, but what I was getting was like, because logically you know that there's different things that you can do. There's, people talk about inner child work, energy work, journaling. Like there's all of these things, all of these modalities, all psychology work. There's all of these different things that can help us heal those unseen wounds, right? Logically, you know that. And I kept getting, so try them all to see which one fits. There's that movie, Richard Gere and Julia Roberts, Runaway Bride, and in it she ends up
Yep.
like running away at the altar like 3 or 4 times,
And
right?
she doesn't
And
know what kind of eggs she likes.
she doesn't
Yeah.
know what kind of eggs she likes. And what does she do when she finally stops and she eats all the different styles of eggs? This might not happen all tomorrow. Like you don't have to go out and try them all tomorrow. But maybe tomorrow, make yourself scrambled eggs. See what you think. Then the next day, make yourself over easy eggs. See what, and for you, it is healing modalities. Like, is it a Bible study?
Mhm.
Is it a, yeah, inner child work? Is it
Yeah. Excellent.
talking to Lori about her saboteurs? Like, the invitation is to go ahead and try them all. And if one like doesn't work right away, it's not a failure. It's showing you more of who you are. So don't be afraid to try something. Whether it works or not, it's going to allow you to experience it the way it would eating a scrambled egg versus a hard-boiled egg, purely for yourself, not for anybody else, not to help anybody else, not to do anything. Like there's not even anybody else on the plane at this point.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, I feel like I've done many of those things. I've done the journaling and I don't remember all the other. I felt you said them and I'm like, yeah, I've kind of done that. But um I realized that I've just isolated myself. And I believe that Mary, when she invited me to go to that circle, um, I have never felt so free to express my emotion, and I felt safe.
Mm.
And I don't remember the last time I felt that.
Love it.
And I got this invitation. I'm like, oh my God, I gotta do it again. Okay, well, when's the next class? And I'm just hounding Mary, and I staying with her for a couple of weeks, and it's just we're I think we're really helping each other out to figure out what we need to spend our time on, and how to look at ourselves in the mirror and say, yeah, I'm going to be okay.
Yeah. So one of the things, Sarah, that or what came up as I got still and, listened was you said, how do I get selfish? One little bit at a time. And so often we want to go from where we are to over here. And we forget that there's 100 steps in between where we are and where we want to be. And starting small. And what came up was the minute that you think you want to do something for somebody else, or the minute that you're like, do I want scrambled eggs or do I want poached eggs? I don't know who I am. Stop and take 3 deep breaths and then do whatever, because it doesn't really matter what you do. It's taking that pause and getting centered, because there is something inside of you that already knows who you are, or you wouldn't not know who you are, right? You can't not know who you are unless there is an awareness somewhere of who you are, right? That inner knowing of who you are. And so the pause allows you to tap into that. And then one day you'll go, oh my gosh, I want poached eggs. And you're not trying to figure out which one you want anymore. It's going to be that internal, just like we talked about with Crystal, just like we talked about with Linda, right? It's that internal awareness of who you are.
Yeah. Wow.
So take a pause, start small, right? And we can all, like, again, everybody on this call, listen, if you're in that moment of frustration, like not knowing, the doubt, just stop. Take 3 deep breaths. Recognize that the knowing that you are has the answer already. When we practice getting quiet, we get closer and closer to hearing that easier and easier and louder and clearer and clearer. It's nothing we have to do to bring in. It's the practicing of remembering who we are. Not who we are, like what you're saying, who we are in the stillness of a child of God that's protected and taken care of and safe, right? The more I remember I'm safe, the more I'll get awarenesses. The more I allow myself to be safe in those 3 breaths, the more I can receive, right? Who did I yell at? Mary. The more I can receive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff today, you guys. Bridget, anything else?
No, that was beautiful. Thank you, everybody, for being here. And yes, if this is fun for you, we have a link in the comments section, or in the description. We do this three days a week, and we would love for you to come. And like I said, you can ask a question, provide a situation, or we can pull an angel card. So.
And I'm also going to do, like, I'm going to add some links down at the bottom, also in the description. Like, if you want to do some of that work, like Bridget mentioned, set up an appointment with one of us. If you want to look at those saboteurs that are your childhood coping mechanisms, set up an appointment. So we'll put some links in the description also if you want to reach out and talk to us. And how do I get more connected? How do I get more of this information? How do I be in this safe place more and more so that I can know who I am more and more? We'll put all of that in the description for you guys this time, because it just feels really juicy to invite you guys to more. So, all right.
Oh.
Well, thank you for being here.
Will you
And,
send me a picture of my angel?
yeah.